We Gucci, I just needed 5 seconds of silence.
Oh, okay.
That way I can get rid of all the background noise.
Genius.
Genius. Hey gang and mom, I'm here with a friend, and I decided to take a break from my usual format and post something a little bit more serious / relevant. And that is talking about the baby witches that tried to hex the moon and the fae. Before I jump deeper into this, if you don't believe in or follow witchcraft, that's perfectly fine. But it is a legitimate spiritual belief, so please refrain from mocking it in the comments. Now, if you're not familiar with witchcraft at all, and that statement has you thoroughly confused, no worries. I'll break everything down for you, including what those words mean and why this is such a hot topic among witches in Witchtok. So, baby witches. They're just inexperienced and new witches. People who have no experience with witchcraft and don't know enough about it to do anything major. Or, too stupid to realize how dangerous it is to mess with the gods and creatures that have more magical power than you ever will. I'm technically a baby witch myself. I've spoken to gods and spirits in the past and cast a few protection spells, but even I know you need to do a lot more research before you go anywhere near this shit. Now, hexing. Essentially, it's sending negative energy to a person, or in this case, an object and some gods. It's worse than cursing someone because it's meant to hurt their entire livelihood, and can even affect them beyond this lifetime, given you believe in reincarnation. Next, the fae. As you may have guessed, fairies are based off of these creatures. They're specifically Celtic in nature. Is it Celtic?
Celtic, yeah.
They're specifically Celtic in nature, and you do not fuck with them under any circumstances. In fairy tales, fairies are often portrayed as loving and helpful. However, fae are the opposite of this. And to quote Heyadora on Twitter, they do not abide by human morals and are inherently malevolent. They're close to godlike in power, not someone you want to attack. And finally, the moon herself, guarded by Artemis, the goddess of war, whose twin is Apollo, the god of healing, during a pandemic. And also by Selene, who is such a loving goddess, like who could hurt her? Why would they do such a thing? To try and prove that they're more powerful than the gods, which they are not. And if they happen to be watching this video, I'm gonna spell this out for you as clearly as I can. You are not more powerful than a god. Period. End of discussion. Why is everyone so upset? A lot of witches depend on the moon for energy, and trying to hex her can hurt all of us. All of the gods are pissed off, and if you know anything about mythology, it's not to piss the gods off. What these girls did was incredibly irresponsible and dangerous, and can cause a lot of spiritual harm to them and can throw off the balance of the world. Now, to clean up these girls' mess, every other witch is now trying their best to apologize to the gods and send healing energy to the moon. But these girls are now trying to hex the sun. Point is, these girls are causing undue harm onto all of us, but mostly themselves. This shit will come back to bite you, and I doubt they even casted the hex right. I'd bet anything they're gonna face serious consequences for their actions, and will probably suffer for the rest of their lives for it. Now they have all kinds of bad karma surrounding their hex, coming back at them, and the wrath of the fae and the gods. There is no winning. They're double fucked. No one thinks they're cool, no one thinks they're cute, and no one thinks they're powerful. Rant over.